Alrighty then, Successful Indie Author 5-Minute Focus, episode 548, Finding the Best Book Categories. There's Stanley. We haven't gone out yet this morning, but we will soon. Still dark, plenty dark. Alright, know what your book is, and this is the biggest sticking point for most authors, new authors especially. I don't know what genre my book is in. The biggest one. Pick the biggest one. Say you've written a medieval story. Well, great. Historical fiction. But it's set on a different planet. Science fiction. But it doesn't have any technology. Fantasy. But it's medieval. Fantasy. Stop working yourself into a frenzy over stuff that isn't going to help you. Selecting historical fiction but setting it on a different planet will set you down a path for failure. Fantasy. There you go. You're dialed in. Don't talk yourself into a circle. Do not try to find that sub-genre niche that will work for your book. Pick the absolute biggest one where the most readers will reside who might like your book. Then find other books like yours. There are other ones. Medieval on a different planet. Hell, how about High Crusade by Paul Anderson? Been around for a long time. Pick that one. Take a look. See what categories it's in. Go to its product page. And this is all free. You can do all of this at no cost except your time. Look what categories it's in. Hey, that might work. That's weird, but it might work. And then look at bklnk.com, book link. Once again, I referenced that yesterday. And see what categories it's in. All you have to do is find its ASIN on Amazon, which is in the product page details. Click that. Copy it over. Take a look. And see what works. And try those. Try some. See how it works for your book and see if your readers. And how can you tell if it's not in the right category? Because then you start getting bad reviews. Assuming it's a good book. I always assume it's a good book. So if it's a good story and you start getting bad reviews, you're putting it in front of the wrong readers. So now you need to adjust and try to find different readers and go that way. And then when you run paid promotions, put them into those categories. I won my thriller, which actually is more of an action-adventure. I got a book club feature deal on it for action-adventure, which actually happens to be bigger than the thriller list, but I got it. And somebody asked me, well, why did you go action-adventure? Well, that's more aligned with the right readers, because as when I initially put it in the thriller category, it got marked down on reviews because, so yes, you can learn from your reviews. Marked down because they weren't exactly the right reader. Action-adventure, bullseye, catnip, made lots of money, lots of people into the series. All right. Go into the product pages, see where those rank. Click on those categories, and then you will get the book. BK Link will give you the full listing of those. So when you ask Amazon, hey, can you put it in this? You can send them the full string. They need that. Or you can use something like Publisher Rocket, a paid program by Dave Chesson, that will then help you along the lines, and it helps with research and a lot of different things you can do with that program that'll help you with your initial keywords that you put on your project page, keywords that you might use in your advertising campaigns, overall sales of books, other related books. It'll find all that stuff for you. So it's a little bit of a shortcut. You pay for it, but you can get a good result at the end. All right, book categories. The biggest thing is find the biggest category in which your book will find readers that will like it. Don't work yourself into trying to find that exactly accurate sub-niche. Medieval stories set on different planets. Don't do that. Write the book, sure, but just call it fantasy. Declare victory and sell it. Make sure it's a good story. All right, hopefully that helps. Your book categories, they're easier than you think. Don't make it harder than what it really is. Peace, fellow humans.